Hello there, Crystal from the SimplyWise team. In today's video, we're going to walk through how to use the image render feature. Okay, so once you get logged in on your Cost Estimator app on your home screen, you want to tap the blue Create button on the lower right hand corner. And once you do that, that will bring you to the screen that we see here, which is the Describe Project or the Project Description screen. Okay. Once you input your scope of work or your project description at the top, here is where you can add an image or you can add it later on in the flow. To keep it easy, I'm going to go ahead and add it here on this screen. You can see a series of icons between the text field and the keyboard, with the first icon being a camera icon. This is where you can actually select the photo that you want to upload. You can add multiple photos, but for this example, I'm just going to add the one because it's going to be for a front porch install. Okay, you can see that the description score is good. The project data is entered and the image is there. So we're going to move forward by tapping the arrow on the upper right hand corner, and it's going to analyze our project. It's going to give us a little bit of feedback as we go, what it's analyzing, what it's looking at, the pieces of the image that's taken into account, and then it will give us a series of questions. So in my project description, I stated that I want to use salt-treated lumber and natural stone elements. So now it's going to ask for additional clarification on the salt-treated lumber. We're going to go with premium grade. And then for the natural stone elements that I want included in my front porch, here it's going to give me a list of different items. So I'm going to select the one that I want. And it's going to ask additional questions. So just go through the additional questions as they come to give the app the additional information that it needs. Another important piece in this flow is the option to add only material cost, only labor cost, or both material and labor cost. I'm going to go with both material and labor cost so that I can get a full view of what my project entails. And here on the project breakdown screen, it'll give you a breakdown in each piece of the project. So this all looks good. So we're going to tap continue, and it's going to continue breaking down the project and move us into the image render flow. Before we get there though, it's going to pull prices. And it's going to confirm our crew setup. We're good there. It's also going to confirm the labor rates. We're going to leave those as is. And it's going to give us our estimate here, broken down by section. We're gonna go ahead and tap next. We're not going to make any edits. And here's where we get to the project render image screen. Okay, so it's going to show you a split screen. It's going to give you half of the image that you upload, and then it's going to blur out that second piece of the after side. So because we want to render that image, we want to tap generate render. We've already uploaded this image into our estimate. If you want to take a new photo or add a different image from the gallery, you certainly can. This would be the screen where you want to do that. For today's purpose, we're going to tap on the first one that states already uploaded. It's selected with the blue check mark, so we know that it's good. We're going to tap continue, and we're going to let it do its thing. It may take a moment or two to generate, but let it do its thing. Make sure you're connected to a strong Wi-Fi signal so that the app doesn't lose connection and it generates that image fully for you. Okay, so now it will give you a slide view where you can toggle the arrow in the middle to see the before and the after. So here we can see the before, and when we toggle it, we can see the after. Okay, pretty simple porch. It did change our roof like we wanted it to. Add it on the columns there. Put in our foundation. So we're good. Now, if you get to this screen and this is not the image that you're looking for, in the middle of the screen, you'll see what's called the Edit Render with AI. You can make changes to your image render here. Keep in mind that once you save your image render, it's saved. You won't be able to currently go back and make any edits to it. So you want to make sure that you make those changes on this screen before you save your estimate, before you save that image render. Okay, so we're going to leave it as is. The porch looks great. The roof looks great. And from here, we're going to tap continue. And here's where we can give our estimate a name. Also, in another tutorial, we walk through how to save it as a template. But since we're here on the screen, I'll briefly say that if this is the type of project that you do over and over again, something that you specialize in is front porches or another type of project, you can tap Save as Template and it'll save it. You can quickly go in and run another estimate using this as your foundation, and it'll save you quite a bit of time. So we're going to tap Next, and then we're going to save it to our folder. And once it's saved, it's going to ask if you want to send it. We're not ready to send, so we're going to tap Not Yet. And then we can navigate back to our folder, and we can see here at the very top, this is our recently created estimate. So we can tap into it, and then on the first tab, at the very top, you have a series of icons there. On the first tab is the estimate. That's going to give you your estimate breakdown. But if we want to zone in on the photos, here's where you can do that. So the third icon at the top says photos. It will show you the before and after. If you've included any other images with this estimate, it would also be visible here. Okay, so you can quickly tap in here and send it when you're ready, but a really wonderful way to give your clients a visual representation of the scope of work after it's completed. We find that a lot of users find this super helpful, and they're actually able to win bids over their competitors because they're able to give that extra special touch of that visual representation of the after. We hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video.